baffled they be, baffled like me, baffled we be. We're adrift out at sea, baffled they be, baffled they be. Sometimes that's me, about the things that I see that I don't want to be. Baffled I be about oil in the tea. It just makes no sense to me, like a dog up a tree. Baffled we be, we all want to be free. Why can't they see that applies to everybody? Baffled they be, baffled like me, baffled like me, baffled we be. We're just adrift out at sea, baffled they be. Why don't they see what's plain to me? Don't buy your maybe. Baffled I be, we kill off the bees, we kill off the trees, we don't listen to their pleas. Baffled they be, baffled like me, baffled we be. We're just adrift out at sea, and we lost the raft paddle. Baffled they be, baffled like me, baffled we be. We're just adrift out at sea, and we lost the raft's paddle, and we lost the raft's paddle. I can't break through, I can't get it straight. First you're mad at me, then you love me all night. I can't read your mind or your mumbled anger. I can't please you right each and every time. I'm an afterthought, the next guy in line. You're climbing some hill, and what do you hope to find but another gate to crash as you move up the line? We can't break through, we can't get it straight. First you're mad at me, then you love me all night. I can't read your mind or your mumbled anger. I can't please you right each and every time. I'm an afterthought, I'm the next guy in line. You're climbing some hill, but what do you hope to find? It's another gate to crash as you move on up the line. I'm beginning to find I'm the next guy in line. I'm just the next guy in line. I'm just the next guy in line. Confused by your messages of distorted distractions, and I don't wanna play that game. You've projected on me the sins of your own, looking for someone to blame. I've no time or desire for your endless distractions and blame. When the facts seem clear to me, but not to you for our sudden refrain, I have removed myself as your trigger, so you won't have to see my fun from afar, and use that in your arsenal to justify where you now stand. Life is just too short for this nonsense, so I won't beg or plead for you to reconnect, and to then change what you think about me. None of this has made much, if any, sense since the beginning, and it caught me quite off guard. And when I try to put it in context and see it from where you are, but upon further reflections, it's just obvious to me that you have some need for these distorted distractions, so that you can take aim at me. I'll just have to go forward and continue my days, as limited as they may be, and try not to give too much thought to why you felt a need to turn on me. Life is just too short for this nonsense, so I won't beg or plead for you to reconnect, to then change what you think about me. Confused by your messages of distorted distractions, and I don't wanna play that game. You've projected on me the sins of your own, looking for someone to blame. won't play your game. It's all in the comeback and how you pick yourself back up. It's when you work really hard and you really start to thrive. But then something happens, now you're in a steep nosedive. But you keep on working 'cause that's what it takes to survive. That's what it'll take to finally thrive. But first you gotta survive, just to simply stay alive. It's all in the comeback and how you pick yourself back up when you're thrown off the horse. It's how you dust yourself off. Will you make us all proud? Are you hard or are you soft? It's all in the comeback and how you pick yourself back up after your second tire goes flat and you're still hitless at your third time at bat. There's a witch's brew a-brewing and you've got to get a move on. You gotta get a hit, but you keep on working 'cause that's what it takes to survive. That's what it'll take to finally thrive. But first you gotta survive, just to simply stay alive. It's all in the comeback and how you pick yourself back up after losing that promotion, after dropping too many balls. You find it's not your calling, what you find yourself doing, but you keep on working 'cause that's what it takes to survive. That's what it'll take to finally thrive. But first you gotta survive, just to stay alive, just to stay alive. You can see the problems plainly, you can tell it like it is. You can wish they'd all agree, you can hope the change is for the good. You can preach to all who will listen, you can take advice from all the rest, but you can't hurry the slow world, 'cause that's just the way it is, and the way it's always been. So it's gonna be a while, yeah, it's gonna be a while and a half. It's just gonna take a lot more time before it makes any reason and a rhyme. It's just gonna take some time before it makes a reasonable rhyme. And maybe I will find my voice, or maybe you will listen twice, and maybe they will all join us all, and maybe we shall even overcome. And maybe we can bend the trajectory of our future course, our collective course in history. But you can't speed the wheel of progress all that fast, with its 2 steps forward and then it's 1 step back, because it's gonna take a while. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. It's just gonna take some more time before in the future I will share, for our future course, our collective course. But you can't speed the wheel of progress with its 2 steps forward and 1 back. It's gonna be a while. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. It's just gonna take some more time before the plan and people are prime. It's just gonna take some precious time before the plan and people jive. Why can't you speed the wheel of progress with its 2 steps forward and 1 step back? Accelerate the cycle, accelerate the change. 2 steps forward and 1 step back. 2 steps forward and 1 step back. 2 steps forward and 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 2 steps forward. 2 steps forward and 1 step back. I wanna help you, help me. That's what she had said. That's what I thought she meant. I was entranced by her beauty and her smile and her scent. And she was bound and determined, and she always got what she intended to get. But then her words and their meanings got all twisted and bent. I decided to help you by helping me first, and let you get on to someone new who can satisfy your thirst. When I found out from others that it was really all about you, you two played me so damn easily as your fool. So there's only one thing left to do, and that's for me to help you by helping me first, and let you get on to someone new who can satisfy your thirst. If you had figured that out first, because I just never could. But when I finally saw it, it was just more than a little bit too late. And that's for me to help you by helping me first, to let you get on to someone new who can satisfy your thirst. And that's for me to help you by helping me out first. Poor men south of the Mason-Dixon line, you've been fooled again. Those right-to-work laws without unions dues that you foolishly continue to defend. It's a damn shame where they've taken our world as they tell you who never ease your pain. You wanna live in this world and not have to have a soul. These rich people you keep voting for have got you in complete control. They wanna tell you what to think and do, and you still don't have a clue. Your dollar's gone to hell, taxed again and again, 'cause the rich don't pay, leaving you with the tab in the end. It's a damn shame where they've taken our world as they tell you who to blame. That old Southern strategy that once looked so good would never ease your pain. Think and do, and you still don't have a clue. Your dollar's gone to hell, taxed again and again, 'cause the rich don't pay, leaving you with a tab in the end. It's a damn shame where they've taken our world as they tell you who to blame. That old Southern strategy that once looked so good would never ease your pain. I wish you'd see it the same. That look, your look, I look and love everything about it. I want you can't go on living without you. You smiled, now I'm sad. But then, neither of us feel sorry for the love that we once had. Good luck, good times can sometimes cover all the bad times we had. I know you forget them, and that's as good an excuse as I can find. I can't say I won't feel bad when I think what life will be without you. As we turn away at the next corner down the line, you smile, I'm sad. But then neither of us feel sorry, neither of us have regrets, that it just didn't last. So neither of us feel sorry that we couldn't make it last. Good luck, good times can cover up all the bad times. We covered all the bad times and forgot about the bad times. That look, your look, all look, and love everything about it. loved everything about you. I will love everything about you. And I will forget about the bad times as I head on down the line. And I remember fondly that look that I loved. There's a madman waiting in the wings, and it's a song of democracy's death that he sings. He's joined by a large and powerful choir of the way too many who embrace the known liar. There's mongrel dogs to teach, but they're so damn hard to reach. Over their yelling media screech, over the noise that they read preach. Don't read that book, don't hear that speech. There's lots to do given the mongrel dogs to teach. Sharks on the beach, don't drink the bleach. There's lots to do about the mongrel dogs to teach. There's mongrel dogs to teach, but they're so damn hard to reach. Over their yelling media screech, over the noise that they re-preach. Can't catch the wind, can't glide in peace. There's lots to do about the mongrel dogs to teach. There's lots to do about the mongrel dogs to teach. There's mongrel dogs to teach, but they're so damn hard to reach. Over their yelling media screech, over the nonsense that they re-preach. You got me all worried now with your refusal to see and think. There's lots to do about all you mongrel dogs to teach. There's mongrel dogs to teach, but they're so hard to reach. Over their yelling media screech, over the crap that they re-preach.
Your facts and figures just don't add up. Hearing and seeing them just ain't good enough. You gotta believe what your heart says is true. When you see that they're lying, you can't lie down like a fool. And I'm playing the fool. You said that you loved me just yesterday, and I was starting to believe you. But then you had this to say: he may be your best friend, but he's no friend to me. He's whispering in your ear what he'd like to be. So please take your best friend with you when you turn around and go. And don't come back when you're sorry. I just won't be ready for more. I don't want you anymore, because you just quit after being all the way in. You don't want to face the music, so you started what your heart told me is true. But then I saw that you were lying, and you played me like a fool, and I was a fool, such a big, big fool.
It's a roller coaster going up and down, and even though you see it coming, it'll throw you around. When you finally crest the top, you can see all around. You can even see what's coming all over town. When you ride it in the daylight, you can be blinded by the sun. And you bought your tickets just to have a thrill and some fun. When you ride it at night, it can be such a sight. You can better see the stars, and in the early evening you can search for Mars. Life's like a roller coaster, it'll take you up and down. And even though you see it coming, it'll still throw you around. My life's been a roller coaster, it took me up and then took me down. And on the next ride I saw it coming, but it still threw me around. And when it finally came to a stop, we all ran to the end of the line, just to ride it again, right away, just one more time, until they closed it at the end of the day. And when you're down on the midway with all the food and all the games, you know that there are others who can see you from the top, who will call out your name. But you may never hear them as the music drowns out the sound, except for the roar of that roller coaster as it makes another round. All our lives are like roller coasters, it takes us up and takes us down. If you look across the midway, you too can count the clowns and the people and the children who are just looking for reprieve from their daily struggles before it's time to leave. Life's like a roller coaster, it first goes up before going down. And if you see the end of your ride coming, it can still throw you around. Everyone's life is like a roller coaster, it takes them all up and down. And hopefully it's still a thrill at times, between the times it throws them around. So if you can run back in line for yet another ride, before all our fun is over and we're on the other side.
Of the many things I've learned from so many in my life, is that the game can be won in the fourth quarter, as that's when you make your comeback or hold against the tide. You may have your successes early, or you'll just have to work harder longer. You've got to remember the game can be won in the fourth quarter, and it can well be worth the ride, so give it a ride. When you hit the midpoint of your life
and you've not gotten where you wanted, just remember the game can be won in the fourth quarter, and that luck isn't always on your side. So try to change your luck when all the dust begins to settle near the end of your time. If you've not given up your dreams, just remember the game can be won in the fourth quarter, and you need to do more than just say you tried. So you keep on trying and try to make it happen.